What's going on YouTube? Kevin here with a video review for the DomeSkin. This is a 3D skin that you can apply to your iDevice or your BlackBerry, depending on what you have. And I think it is a very cool way to pimp out your device. Before I begin this review, I'd like to thank Grant and the whole crew out there at DomeSkin for sending this out to me for review. Go ahead and check out their website, guys. Link will be down below in the video description as always. So you should know that the DomeSkin comes in a myriad and a very wide variety of designs. This is just one of the many that I found on their website, and I was actually very surprised at the amount of different skins that they had between all the various devices. But this has been one that I chose, and it's grown on me, become one of my favorites, even though I didn't think I'd really like it. But just so any of you guys are wondering, this is the Energy Blue and Red skin from DomeSkin for the second generation iPod Touch, and presumably for the third generation as well, considering that they are physically the same. But let's get on to the review. This is a very nice 3D skin. Now, why is it called 3D? Well, it doesn't actually lay flat on your device. If you couldn't tell, it does add a little bit of thickness to your device, just ever so slightly thicker, but it's not a huge deal because I think it makes up for that in the amount of awesomeness that you will find in this case. Skin, more so. Now, saying that a skin is awesome is kind of weird because it's, just a piece of plastic with adhesive on it that kind of just goes on the back of your device and the front. But really, this is it's kind of different, which makes it cool. Now, you're not gonna pay a fortune for this. You're gonna pay $19.99, which is a relatively normal skin pricing, I'd say. But you get this kind of cool design. It does feel like it cushions your device, which is kind of weird for a skin to do, considering that most skins are flat. But because it's 3D and because it has actual depth to it, it does kind of cushion your device a little bit if you put it too hard on a table or something. And for the top half, I didn't actually install this yet, but for the top half, it's the same. If you kind of push down on it, it kind of gives just ever so slightly, and then it kind of bounces back up, which is very interesting for a skin to do, considering that most skins, if you dent it in, it'll just kind of stay dented like that. But this is cool in the fact that not only does it protect your device, but it actually it protects it from scratches, but also protects it a little bit from shock, although it doesn't really advertise that. That's just something that I've kind of noticed by using it. Like I said, it does add a little bit of depth and thickness to your iDevice or your BlackBerry, but that's not really a huge deal to me. And this is coming from someone that sticks their devices in their pocket all the time. I always throw all my devices in my pocket, considering I don't have purses. Darn you girls. But anyway, it doesn't really add a lot of thickness to your iDevice. So it's not something you're really going to notice in your pocket, but I suppose that's just because I had the back on. If I had the front on, it might be a little bit different story. But it doesn't add too much thickness, but I think it makes up for that in the fact of the cool designs, if you can find one that is, appropriate for your taste. The only thing I have to say bad about this is the fact that it doesn't really cover the whole back of your iDevice. You'll see here that on the side of this iPod Touch, let's see if I can focus it, there we go, it doesn't protect it, and that's because it's not a full body skin. It doesn't guarantee it to be a full body skin, but the parts that it exposes, like the edges and the several parts here where it cuts out so that it can bend over the curved surface of the iPod, those parts are prone to scratches, and that's something that I'm not a particular fan of, but that's something I kind of understood going into the fact that knowing this wasn't a full body case, or skin, excuse me. The other thing that's kind of bad about it is that it does pick up dust pretty easily, but that's, just as easily to just wipe off, so no real problems there. So this has been really short review, but this is a pretty good skin. For $19.99, I would try it at least, because it's a good skin. It does protect the parts that it does cover, and it's just very, very cool. There's a lot of different designs, pretty applicable for pretty much any taste. Like I said, I didn't really think that I would like this skin a lot, but it actually has kind of grown on me, and that's why I've kind of kept it on there since. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, I want to thank Grant and the whole crew out there at DomeSkin for sending this out to me for review. Please feel free to go check out their website, and please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe for more content in the future. And I will see you guys in the next video.